It happened again, and this is one time too many. So let's talk about it, shall we? A gentleman, overwhelmed by life's challenges, drove his beautiful car, a Lexus SUV, to Third Mainland Bridge in Lagos, left his 2 phones in the car, got out of the car, and jumped into the lagoon in an attempt to take his own life. Fortunately, some local fishermen who were walking nearby witnessed the event. Their quick thinking and intervention allowed them to rescue the man, pulling him to safety, and then ensuring that he received the necessary care. You see, depression is real, and it can be an overwhelming experience, often clouding one's perspective and making the future seem unreachable. Sadly, it is a condition that can affect anyone, regardless of their background or circumstances. It is important to remind ourselves that in times of profound darkness, hope is still a vital lifeline. A belief that despite current pain, change is possible and support is available. The recent incident in Lagos, Nigeria, serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of community and the thin line between despair and a second chance. The event highlights why hope is the antidote to the isolation of depression. While depression tries to convince individuals that they are alone, hope, on the other hand, is fostered through several channels. 1. Human connection. You see, the intervention of the fishermen reminds us that we are part of a wider community. Reaching out to others, whether friends, family, or professionals, is a courageous step towards healing. The second way hope is fostered is through perspective. Hope allows us for the understanding that current struggles, while incredibly difficult, are often temporary and treatable. The third way hope is fostered is through community vigilance. You see, being attentive to the well-being of those around us can make a life-saving difference. Acts of compassion and alertness within a community provide safety net for those who may feel they have lost their way. Now, the fourth way hope is fostered is through faith. And when I say faith, I mean faith in Jesus Christ. And this is very crucial. You see, when Jesus said, "I will never leave you nor forsake you," he meant it. He said, "Lo, I am with you always." He feels what you feel. He knows your pain. And he has everything all figured out. He has a plan for you. He will fix it, even when it looks impossible. Now, the scriptures assure us that God will never let us go through any temptation, trial, or difficulty, but such as is common to man. Then he said, God will, with that same temptation, that same trouble, that same problem, make the way of escape for us, that we may be able to bear it. When you have Jesus, you have real hope. No one can give you hope like Jesus. Scripture says, Christ in you is your hope of glory. So if you have Jesus, you have real hope. Now, the fifth way hope is fostered is through prayer. And this is very, very crucial. You see, when we encourage people to make a habit of praying daily, it is not for religious exercise. It is because prayer creates, nurtures, and strengthens hope. Yes, prayer creates, nurtures, and strengthens hope. In Luke chapter 18 verse 1, Jesus said, "Men ought always to pray so as not to faint." That word faint means despair, discouragement, hopelessness, depression. That if you don't want to fall into despair, if you don't want to fall into hopelessness, if you don't want to fall into depression, make a habit of prayer. Because prayer creates, nurtures, and strengthens hope. In the place of prayer, you find real hope. Finally, let me say this, and this is me talking to not just individuals, but to communities. You see, suicide is an irreversible response to situations that can be addressed with time, support, and professional guidance. Let me say that again. Suicide is an irreversible response to situations that can be addressed with time, support, and professional guidance. Fostering an environment where mental health is openly discussed and where help is readily accessible is essential. By building support systems, communities can help individuals find their way back to the path of recovery and hope. And if you need help, help is available. Don't isolate yourself. God bless you.